What's good, y'all? Y'all can see by the title of the video, we have a tier list for season 2 finally. Now I wanted to do this tier list before Ultron got here because it's the end of the season. We got some changes going on. We had a lot going on this season, y'all. So let's get right into the tier list. Let me not waste any of y'all time. It's not gonna be no long tier list. I got my ideas already. I've been playing this season a little bit. I finally got back into rank. Was Grandmaster last season. This season we back in Diamond 3. I climbed all the way to Diamond 3 from Gold. And hey, it's looking good. It's looking good. I kind of like what they changed a little bit. Kind of was disappointed with a lot of the first changes that's going on, all the stuff that happened then. And I didn't feel too much of that healer strike with the heavy dive comp because I do main Loki. But hey, it is what it is, y'all. But let's go ahead and start this tier list out with the tanks. Y'all already know how we go hard with the tanks first. But let's get into it. Number 1 is Hulk. Hulk is still Giga banned. Hulk is still Giga banned every single game. He's going in S tier. Just because literally he's always banned, and he is the catalyst right now to the Gamma Squids. And I don't think anybody really likes the Gamma Squids besides the Namors and then everybody else on his team. Also, he just steals kills for absolutely no reason because them things go hit you, and he go hit a headshot, and if he's anywhere near competent. So Hulk is the catalyst for that. He just always banned, always banned. When your character's always banned, you go straight to S tier, straight to S. As a matter of fact, let's add a whole nother category. I forget I can do this. Let's go ahead and add a row above. We go add this as the banned category. Banned all the time. So we gonna put that one black. No, we do it as white. And then we'll say banned immediately. Banned. Banned. Hulk is going in banned immediately. Hulk is always banned. And right next to him is our second tank, Groot. Groot's always banned as well. Groot isn't a super catalyst for anything going on, but he is annoying. He gets in, he walls off heals, he walls off everything, and he just lives. Survivability is insane. Groot is still one of the most oppressive tanks in the game. He's hard banned for a reason every single game. If you don't believe it, go ahead and get to gold, play a few games, and realize that every single game you either gonna have one, if not both of them, banned every single time. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next tank, who is one of my personal favorites. And I'm actually not gonna put him in S here. I'm actually gonna put him in A. I think Thing is really good this season, but with a heavy dive especially. But the only thing I think Things kind of suffers from is literally just his ability to maintain. To really just get in there and survive as the solo tank. That's the only thing he really can't do. He has to kind of be the off tank sometimes. He can do it. It is just extremely hard. So for that, I'm gonna have Thing in A. He is absolutely oppressive. The Thing is absolutely insane. And yes, my Thing is damn huge. So remember that when you see a Thing out there, kind of realize and respect him because if he's in that space, it's his. That's guaranteed. Next up, we got Magneto. Magneto's still S tier. He's just solid all around tank. Good in any and almost every situation. Can solo tank, can pair up pretty decent with almost any other tank in the game. Really is still valuable when taking out healers in their ultimates, like Luna Snow, like Cloak and Dagger, even Mantis if he can catch her off guard and lacking. All of those people can be one tapped immediately. So Mag is still S tier, still valuable, still really good in this season. Can't wait to actually get him and practice Mag a little bit more because I'm a little rusty. But our next tank, Penny, actually really was surprising me this season. I kind of like Penny right now. Penny's actually really decent into dives, and she's really good at defense. Defense on pretty much with the cart going. And captures a point. She's actually really good at keeping the point and getting set up. Once she's set up on that point, it's really hard to overtake and get that point back. So for that, I think I'm gonna put Penny in B tier. I think Penny's really decent this season. I'm putting her in B because she's just all around a decent pick. She's not always the best pick for offense, and getting set up is really important for Penny. Having that mine set up, having it build up on those Penny mines and those little robots that do damage. Also, having time to set up your actual mines that you place with your E. having all that time to set those up and get those going properly, you can change the tide of the game. Not to mention her ability to get kills before the game even starts. I know some of y'all are absolute demons with that. But yeah, Penny's pretty decent this season. I've always had her below B. First time she's making B. I haven't played her enough to put her any higher than that, but this is my list, my opinion. Y'all can like it or not. Shut up and like it. Also like the video. Alright, but next we get into Thor. Thor, I think, actually took a really big hit this season, just because Emma is so strong, especially to dive type players that don't have, you know, really good damage mitigation. And for Thor, who was already basically just a DPS with a little bit more health, it got hard for Thor. So not to say he's bad or anything this season, but Thor, he's having some trouble. So for that, I think I'm actually gonna put Thor in D tier. I know that's kind of low for Thor, but I just see him absolutely getting shredded this season. All the Hellas that's going on, Hawkeyes, all the burning human vapes, like it's a lot going on. So it's really hard for him to find that value and get in and get stuff done correctly. Unless you're just a crack Thor player, then you know it is what it is. Next up, we got Venom. Now Venom, I think, is scary, like sneaky good, and quite literally in the sense, like Venom is built to be the backline terrorizer. He's gonna have all the health in the world, and then when he gets low, he's gonna pop that E and just have even more health at an instant. Probably get out of there in a few seconds, and he'll come right back when he's full health and has his abilities. So for that, I think Venom actually is S tier this season. With the dive heavy meta, Spider-Man being really good, Iron Fist being really good, Panther sometimes being okay, and generally just all the dives being kind of oppressive this season, I think Venom's really good. I think Venom's going in S tier. I would put him above the Thing just simply because he has a better, like, he has better like ways to solo tank and really get in there and still get value, even if he doesn't have another tank to follow up with him. Next up, another one of my favorites, for Freedom, Captain America. Now I think Cap took a decent little hit this season to his survivability, but that team up with that extra little 5% damage, I've seen that actually mattered a little bit. I've seen it actually like put Caps on the map. I've seen a lot more Captain Americas this season than any other season so far, and for that, I really want to put him in A tier. Now this is my opinion. I do play Thing and Cap most, if not all the time. So me putting him in this tier may be a little biased, but I don't care. It's my list. Cap is absolutely cracked. You know what you're doing. If you really know how to use your cooldowns effectively, be annoying, get in their back line, and disrupt everything going on, you're going to see the full value of Freedom. And yes, Cap mains, we can do this all day. Next up, we got Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. Now, I know a lot of people have been saying, you know, Strange went down in valuability, just blah, 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 whatever's going on. I still think Strange is solid. I don't think he's as good as he used to be, just simply because there are some characters that are inputted into the game that make it a little bit harder for, you know, Strange to get his full value in. A lot of brawl characters really, they just pass that shield up. They don't care about that shield at all. If you're Strange holding that shield up, you got Iron Fist beating on your noodle, I'm sorry, you got to figure something out. Drop that shit, bud. But I think Strange is still really good. I think he's really good as solo tanking, so I'm gonna put him at top of A. I think he's still better than Thing and Cap. You know, solo tanking, especially with that portal and all the tech you can pull out with that. His ultimate just recently got a nerf. It's gonna be happening more frequently now. I think Strange is still a good pick, still valuable, still easy to play in games, still bannable. That portal is strong if used correctly. Now, I don't see a lot of people using it enough, honestly. Next up and last for the category of tanks, we have Emma Frost. Now, I know this might be a little early for me, but Emma's going in S. It's crazy to say that, like, already she's S tier. But Emma is super oppressive. She shuts down so many of the other tanks, so many of the dives, and she really just has that capability of protecting that back line and really being oppressive, getting that damage all the way up to 100 and keeping it flowing, keeping it going, keeping the momentum up and keeping it hot. Just like her, it's hot. Also a little cool too, Emma Frost is one of the best tanks in the game. I'm talking about she almost has one-hit combos for tanks. She can take one of the strongest tanks in the game from about 100% health, maybe like 30% health in a few seconds. That is huge. Emma is a big problem. She's a big shutdown character. She really makes compositions hard to deal with when people aren't suspecting her. If she grabs you, she chokes you up, slams you, and then kicks you. If you're squishy enough, you're gonna die. You might as well start getting ready to, recalibrate, think about what you gotta do on the next fight, because you're cooked. Absolutely cooked. The amount of ults I've had stunned as the thing, or really any character, it's kind of crazy already. A lot of y'all have gotten really good with her. I've seen some crazy amount of stuns, some crazy amount of choke slams, and some kicks that are really suspect when it comes to one tapping y'all, because Jesus Christ. But let's go do it for the tanks category. Solid little list here. Let's move on to the strategists. First up, we have Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock, with the buffs this season, it might be a little too early, but I think in the ranks that I've been seeing, he's really between A and C. A if you go higher in the ranks, C if you go lower in the ranks. So with that thing, I'm gonna put him solid at B. Put him a little bit above Penny. He is literally just a DPS with an extra heal. And now, if they're good, if they're hitting their headshots, they're gonna get that E back even quicker now. So really valuable to dive comps, really easy to play into triple healer. He could just be that third really DPS / healer and really start getting things done in the back line. Next up is Cloak and Dagger. Now with some improvements to Cloak and Dagger's kit, I think she's valuable now. I think she's pretty solid. I think she's still below Adam, in all honesty, just because her ult is a little bit easier to take her out still. I think Luna is way harder to actually kill in her ult. Cloak and Dagger, one well-placed time headshot from Hawkeye, she's cooked. One decent ultimate from Magneto, cooked. And a few other things like Punisher, a few other like ultimates that just really tear her apart even in her ult. So I think Cloak and Dagger is still really good, especially with the auto aim heals, the radius that they have, and the damage boost that they just gave her. I think make her really decent this season. I've seen a lot of cloaks get really aggressive with the damage, really start getting in people's back line with their ultimates, and start getting more value out of doing damage, and which I know a lot of people want. You want to see strategists actually start making plays and being able to do more than just sit there and heal bot the whole game. And speaking of not heal botting the entire game, we have the next strategist, Jeff the Land Shark. And oh my god, I just hate Jeff. I just hate him. I do hate him. But Jeff's really good into a triple healer comp. Really good if he's going to be the actual just damage dealer in the back line of the enemy, messing with them, doing what he got to do in the back line, not doing too much healing for his team, but really just being annoying and trying to stay alive in the enemy's back line. I think that's where Jeff gets the most value. Really easy to play, really fun to get into the back line of enemies. Not fun for them, apparently, but also a catalyst for Jeff the Land Shark, or whatever he's got going on, is Luna Snow, and arguably one of the best healers in the game. I think she goes no short of A. She goes no short of A. I think Luna is still one of the most solid healers you can get in the game. Ultimate is still really stupid, really cracked. Has the damage portion of it, has the healing portion of it. Really hard to kill teams. Lasts forever. And genuinely, while it does take a little second for her to get her ultimate, she's still solid with the freezes. She's solid with the shift ability, her clap. She's really solid with her E ability, her snowflake. Just sending heals to off angle targets, or targets that aren't in your line of sight, just by healing another person. A tier. I forgot how good Luna was, but I played her a little bit this season. Still damn good. Next up, we have Loki, the god of mischief. Now I might be a little biased in this one, but Loki's going straight to S tier, baby. Like Loki is low-key the best healer in the game. The way he shuts down dive compositions, the way he can output healing. I think he has the second highest output of healing of any character in the game when he has all of his clones set up and or uses his domain. Domain ability is literally a small ultimate ability. It negates any and all damage done and directs those into healing. His teleport and his clones make him almost impossible to dive, impossible to kill if he's played correctly. Loki also is going to have the best ultimate in the game at all times. All he does is steal ultimates. He steals your ultimate, doubles it, makes it his, and yes, it's going to be a bad time. But Loki, one of the best strategists in the game, going to S tier. If you disagree, I don't care. Loki, I'm the best Loki anyway. But next up, a really good strategist in here as well, Invisible Woman. Now I know a lot of gooners love her. A lot of the guys really a lot of DPS hate her. Really hard to kill, really hard to put down. I would say she's above Luna in the fact that she outputs a little bit more healing. It's just literally their range. The range of the two healers is different to me, and their ultimates work in a little bit different ways. But if you ask me, I think Invisible Woman builds up a little bit faster, and you can pop it a little more frequently. It's a little bit harder to hit sometimes because it takes 2 buttons. But overall, I think they're like neck and neck healers. I think Luna might be a little better in certain situations. Invisible Woman might be better in others. If you ask me personally, Loki still tops them both. Your powers are still mine, so is your ultimate. But yeah, I just gotta throw that in there. Next up, I think it's Rocket Raccoon. And this pains me to put him anywhere close to my GOAT Loki. But he's either a bannable pick or he's S tier. And I honestly think he's bannable. I honestly think Rocket's bannable. Not only is the kid hard to kill, not only does he output a stupid amount of healing, he has an ultimate that literally saves any and everybody in it. If they aren't taking a stupid amount of damage. It is absurd, the players he can save now. I don't think we really should have complained about Rocket all that much, because now he is in a place where he's either bannable or like if you're not playing him, you're throwing. So that's how I feel about Rocket. Rocket's going to the top of S right now, right below bannable. He's probably bannable, in all honesty. There are other characters you can ban to have a better time, but like he is the catalyst to a lot of players staying alive. Next up and last but not least on the strategist list is Mantis. Got a pretty decent buff this season to her overall damage abilities, and overall I really think she was already solid. She's just really another DPS with a little bit of healing. I actually do think she's better than Cloak for a few different reasons, mostly the range, the damage output, and the sleep ability. Like being able to sleep people, stun them, really deal with some of those pesky dives, really valuable this season. And she's definitely a target to definitely aim for and take out if you are on the other side. Not only can she deal damage and take off angles and really shut down a lot of different positions, she can throw her teammates damage boost, healing, and they stack. So they'll just sit there and last for a long time, being damage boosted or whatever they are. But Mantis, yeah, I think she's solid B tier. I think she probably could be a little higher if she was still a little bit faster, honestly. But I think right below Warlock and paired with Warlock, she's really insane. The stupid like res comp, meta, whatever you want to call it, is actually kind of crazy. All right, that's gonna be it for the strategist. Let's get into the DPS characters. That's gonna be a little quick one. We're gonna have to start, rapid firing some of these. So real quick, Black Panther, the Tickle Monster. Depends on what rank you're in. Depends on the Panther and depends on the game. If you guys are playing ahead, he's going B tier. He's like right in the middle. If he's a good Panther, knows what he's doing. If he's playing into a comp where he knows he can't really get any value, he's probably gonna switch off. But if Panther is anywhere near talented at the character, if he is a true blur, then you're gonna have a bad time. Your backline is gonna suffer, and they're never even gonna see it. They're never gonna see it coming. So for that, Panther's going at the bottom of B tier. Just generally a middle tier character. Really good if he's good, and really good if he's not being countered too hard, but really bad if he's not being consistent with those plays and keeping it up. Widow, still pretty bad. I think she did get a lot better, but at the same time, she's still kind of dog water. So still going an F. Still needs some improvement. Better character is right next to this one, which is Hawkeye. Hawkeye, I think, is really good this season. Still really good. I don't want to put him too high. I think he's right in the range of A. Really good character, especially when he's hitting those shots and being consistent. Especially in the ranks that I'm in, they are reading a lot better with their shots. Starting to be more consistent, more patient with their shots. And actually, I've seen a few of them consistently take out healers in their ultimate. Specifically cloaks. Please, if you're cloak, if there's a Hawkeye on the other side, just know he can one tap you. Just know that. Just know it. Just know that there's another mag that can, without even ulting, can just take you out before you can even get a chance to blink. Just remember that. So next up, we got Hela. Hela, I think, is low-key a slept-on S-tier pick. Not only is she really a target for flyers whenever she's in the game, she's really oppressive. I'm talking about taking tanks down to like 50% health in 2.5 hits, 3 hits, killing them in 4. It's kind of crazy. The amount of ult she can block, the things that Hela can really do at range now. Kind of insane. And I think Hela's still broken, so she does maximum amount of damage even at whatever range. It doesn't matter. She has no damage fall off. I think it's still bugged. But yeah, Hela's still really good. And whenever this next character sees her, he's running for his life. And that next character is Human Torch. I think Human Torch's buffs this season actually made him pretty damn decent. Not only have I seen him one tap me a few times with the shotgun like left click, the right click is just super annoying. It's just overall really annoying. It really does a lot of damage sometimes if you're not paying attention. And for that, I think he's going to the top of B tier for me. Let me rearrange this real quick. I think I'm putting Panther in C tier. I think I'm gonna put Cloak a little higher, Mantis a little lower. I think Jeff is going in D tier. I like that there, yeah. I think Hawkeye can go to the top of B. I think he's better than a lot of these characters here. And I think that's pretty good right there, yeah. Next up is Iron Fist. Iron Fist is another character that is super strong this season, depending on if his team is helping and following up with him. So, he's a tank destroyer, a backline destroyer. Overall, really good. I would have put him probably B or C last season just for being a tank killer. This season, really oppressive, really annoying in the back line. Gets on tanks, gets them low, can just like swap off and then go to the back line and start doing them damage too. Really oppressive when good, and really hard to kill if you guys are not paying attention to him. Next up is Iron Man. Iron Main, I think he's going to the bottom of C tier, just because he's really easily countered. We got hella Hawkeyes in the game. Now even Luna Snow can start really doing a lot of damage to him. Players like, you know, even Widow, Hawkeye, even other flying characters like Human Vape. These are all characters that are viable to take him out, do a lot of damage to him. I've even seen Rockets take out Iron Man. I guess a lot of people that can deal with him take care of him really quickly. And if you're not playing to your strengths and you're really just getting targeted the entire time, Iron Man's not a good pick. Gamma's really strong though. Beam is really extremely strong. And it's just the overall splash damage that he does is really impressive. So I think he's still decent this season. I think he's better than Panther. I'm gonna put him up, but still below Mantis. If I'm being completely honest with you, I think I gotta take Penny down and take. Top of C tier is okay. Below my GOAT. And next up we got Magic. Magic is in a really weird place for me because I haven't seen too many good Magics playing this season. But I know Magic is extremely strong, especially if they have the Black Panther team up. That 15% extra damage boost is huge. But haven't seen too many this season. Can't say too many of them are actually really good. So I'm gonna put her at the top of C tier, above Mantis. Nah, I'm actually gonna put him in B tier. B tier seems a little more likely to be true. Top of B tier. Bottom of B tier. I think right in the middle somewhere good. Adam is gotta be. Adam is perfect. He deserves to be up there. Next up, Moon Knight, the Goon Knight. I think Moon Knight is solid all the way around. There's no, there's no way to say he's not good. There's no way to say he's pretty bad. He's just a decent, solid pick. He does a lot of damage, picks up a lot of DPS, and really can just throw that ultimate out like candy. So I think I'm gonna put him in top of B tier, even above Warlock. I think he's really impressive, especially when the groups are, teams are really grouped up together and really close. I think he's really good at dealing with teams that are grouped up and staying stacked together. Next up is Namor. Namor's banned. Namor's banned. Either he's banned or he's S tier. Because with Hulk, even without Hulk sometimes, that Gamma Squid is insane. And just thinking about it, if they're using it correctly, them squids just always doing damage to you somewhere where you are, it's a problem. It's absolutely a problem. Namor is a banned pick almost every game. And Psylocke. Psylocke is next. I think Psylocke with a team up is actually cracked. I don't think many people are utilizing it correctly or how it's supposed to be used. Because she can one-tap healers. If she catches you lacking, low health, you're probably good. You're probably cooked. You're probably absolutely cooked. For that, I think she's above Goon Knight. Honestly, no. I think she's below Goon Knight. But still, I think she's better than Human Invade, but lower than Hawkeye. I think she's right in the middle of those two. Is a good place for her. And next is actually another interesting character who has another team up, is Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is actually I think gone up this tier for me. I think she's C tier now. I think she's solid. Does a lot of decent damage in back groups, especially when paired up with Strange up there. I think she's still really good. And with that team up, she just does a lot more damage. I think she's way more valuable to play with that, even than like Penny, Iron Man, Panther. I think she's really good at dives, really good at protecting the back line, and overall does a really good job at just outputting that damage now. Like that damage increase was fat. But speaking of fat damage impact, Spider-Man. Spider-Man hit or miss. This is hit or miss. Now the guy's usually banned. Now, I'm gonna tell you why. No one wants to deal with a Spider-Man just like going in and out of the back line every like 5-6 seconds. It's annoying, even if they're not good and they're not like getting picks, getting kills. Being annoying, distracting your team, making them run away and not pay attention to the fight, that brings a lot of value to the team. And to do it so fast that a lot of people can't even react to it, yeah, it's absolutely a problem. I see why people want it banned and why, they want it nerfed. Just as a clarification, I don't think the 1 meter nerf really is going to do anything. I think y'all are still fucked. But good luck. Next up, we have Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl, I'm just gonna put like solid B tier. She's solid B, really easy to play. Takes no skill. Just chuck them in. Have a little bit of aim, a little bit, and you'll get somewhere. Next up is Star-Lord after that. Now I think Star-Lord is a special pick because any rank, anywhere, any way, if you hear that legendary ult, it's gonna hurt. You're scared. You're afraid. You're fearing God. The fear of God in anime is in you. But yeah, legendary Star-Lord, one of the stupidest ults, fastest charging things I've ever seen in my life, and really annoying character. Gets on my nerves. I can't stand him. I can't stand dealing with that ult. Sometimes I don't even know where he is. But next up we got Storm. I haven't seen too many Storms this season, but when she's in the game and playing correctly, it's actually not bad. Actually not bad. So I think below Torch is a really good place to put her. I think she's actually a little bit better than Torch at the moment. But especially with them teamed up, that ultimate kind of lasts forever. But not sure how many people actually get to use that too often, since it does burn 2 ultimates and it's really hard to coordinate sometimes. But Storm, still really good at dealing with back lines, still really good at flank prevention, and really just helping her team get damage boost. Next up, we have Punisher. Now, Punisher's always going to be a mid pick, but I'm not going to say he's easier than Squirrel Girl to play. He definitely takes a little bit more skill, takes a little bit more finesse, a little more aim. And to me, I think he's really solid, especially with the Rocket team up and the infinite ammo. But he's just so targeted, so looked after, and his ultimate is just so good and valuable that he's one of the characters that's aimed for. So you're a prime target if you're a Punisher. So they hear your ult, they're looking for you. They're looking to kill you or run away from you. They're not trying to give you any value out of that ultimate, bud. Next up is Punisher. I'm not sorry. Next up is Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. I think Bucky is high-key slept on all the time, but this season, my goodness. Not only does he have an extra ability for maneuvering around and actually helping the back line a little bit more, giving people overshield a little bit of more help. His ultimate still cracked. Once he revs that again up, once he starts hitting it again and again, it's time to back up. It's time to just go back to spawn and wait for, a few seconds for it to be over with, because y'all are not doing anything. And take this from a Loki main. I gotta watch y'all die sometimes. I just gotta watch. I just have to sit there and watch, because if I put another clone down, you're gonna get again right on your noodle, and it's gonna be my fault. But again, no pun intended. Bucky the Winter Soldier is still really good. They added a new cooldown, or they added a bigger ability to his E ability. He now has 2 charges for it now. Can really keep up the damage with that now. I know you guys know he reloads whenever he uses an ability, so that's just an extra reload for your utility right there. So I hope y'all are happy, because I'm not, as a Cap main, as a Spider-Man main sometimes, and generally just like as a person that doesn't like to be caught off guard or out of place. That hook is annoying, guy, and I don't want to see it. And speaking of getting kidnapped, Wolverine banned so often it doesn't make sense. And if you're not banning Wolverine, we're not running 2 tanks. Just not happening. Absolutely not happening. I think Wolverine is always good in certain scenarios, especially when you have multiple tanks in the game that can't really deal with him. But Wolverine is kind of easy. Sometimes easily shut down. Sometimes he's not. Sometimes it becomes a problem. And for those games, he's usually a lot of times banned. I've seen a lot less this season, but these 4 right here are either always banned in my games, or they want to be banned. Sometimes we get a double group ban, double Hulk ban. Sometimes Spider-Man lives free. Sometimes Namor does. But most often than not, Wolverine is probably at least banned on this list here somehow, and the rest of them are always banned. And yes, I'm the one banning Spider-Man, because I don't want to deal with it. I don't. It's too much to deal with. I don't care that I live. I don't want to deal with him. But last and finally, we got Mr. Fantastic. I think Mr. Fantastic is actually a fantastic pick. I think honestly all of the Fantastic Four are really good this season. I don't know if I'm gonna put him as high as the Thing, but I definitely think he's solid. I think he's better than Johnny Storm now. I think he's a really solid pick. Really impressive, really tanky, really can get a lot done. I'm gonna put him right there. Now I think this is gonna be my official tier list here until Ultron gets here. But I'm not gonna make this video too long. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, please go ahead and leave a like on this video. Hit that subscribe button, and definitely think about hitting that notification bell so y'all get notified whenever I do content like this. I'm gonna try to see y'all in the next one.